A lot of people think the only way to make money with cryptocurrency is to buy it, hold it, and hope the price goes up. But there are multiple ways on how you could make money with cryptocurrency. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 different ways on how you could make passive income with cryptocurrency. I'm going to start with the most passive to the least passive. If you're just somebody trying to diversify your portfolio or just looking for a different way on how you could make money with cryptocurrency, then this is the correct video for you. So stick around to the end of this video because the number 5 option gonna be the method that Satoshi Nakamoto used to make his money with Bitcoin. So I'm sure you're gonna love the content. Quick disclaimer before we start, this is not a financial advice, this is just my personal opinion. Please always do your own research before making any financial decision. Number 1 and the most generally passive is staking. Staking is one of the best options on how we could make passive income with cryptocurrency because we don't really have to do anything special. We just have to stake our crypto and start earning interest by doing so. So a lot of blockchain run on a system called proof of stake. For example, Ethereum, Solana, and it allows people to lock their crypto to help secure the network. And by doing so, we're going to earn some interest. So for example, if we check on the Kraken crypto exchange, we can see we could earn anything between 1% to 20%. And it's going to depend on the crypto that we're staking. And one of the pros, I really think this is why one of the best way we could make passive income. It's not just we're going to earn interest on our investment, but the price of that crypto also could grow in value. So just think about it. The price is growing in value and you're also earning interest on that. That's, I think, it's one of the best way on how you could make your money. So it's pretty similar to a stock ETF. The price is growing in value and you're also getting a yield annually. So just think about it. But this is the yield could be bigger than some stock ETF because we could get anything, for example, 1 to 20, while it's very difficult to find a stock ETF that is paying 20. And if there is one is paying 20%, you really have to pay attention to that because that pretty much is not a good stock to invest your money in. And the cons of this option is we're going to have a lock-up period of time. So it could be something between like 2 weeks. Some of them could take up to 3 months or 6 months. So we have to pay attention to that. Another cons of these options we have to pay attention to if it's paying you 20%, you have to really invest in the coin that you believe in a long term gonna grow in value. So that's why we have to pay attention to the crypto you are investing your money in. So that's why, for example, me, I believe in Solana, it's gonna grow in price in value, or Ethereum, I believe it's gonna go in price in growing in price in the future, in the long term, for example. And I'm gonna hold those crypto because I believe in the long term it's gonna grow maybe 10x or 5x. I'm gonna put my money in those cryptocurrency. Number 2 is liquidity pool and lending. This is one of the best options also on how you could make passive income with cryptocurrency, especially if your crypto is just sitting, doing nothing. This might be a better option for you if you're somebody who loves taking risk. So a lot of decentralized crypto exchanges usually need a pool of cryptos so they can use that to facilitate trading. For example, if somebody's trying to swap from Ethereum to USD, they're going to need to use a liquidity pool to facilitate the transactions. And when they swap from Ethereum to USD, again, they're going to pay a small fee on that. And some of the fee going to go to the liquidity provider, which going to be us because we are the one who put our crypto in those liquidity pool. And some of the fee going to go also to the platform who's offering the service. So that's how we're going to make our money with the liquidity pool options. On the lending side options, we're going to lend our crypto to those crypto platform, and somebody going to borrow money from them to borrow our cryptos, and they're going to pay interest on that. So the big advantage with these options, most of those decentralized platforms going to pay high yield returns. They're going to pay between like 15%. Some of them going to pay 20%. Some of them going to even pay more than 25%. The only downside we have to pay attention to is because the yield is very high, then the risk level also going to be very high because just think about it. There is no like uh free risk investment. So there is always risk. The higher the yield is, the higher the risk level also gonna be. So some of those platforms, for example, in the lending options, if you're lending your crypto, you might not be able to withdraw your money directly because maybe they already borrow a large amount of the money in the pool. You might not be able to withdraw. You might have to wait a little bit for somebody to repay in the pool. Then you can withdraw your funds. But overall, I really think it's one of a good option on how you could make passive income because you don't really have to do anything special. You just have to put your crypto in those platforms and be able to earn your return on that. Just the downside, the risk level is very high because of the yield that they're paying. And again, if you put your crypto to those platforms, you're not holding your crypto anymore. If something happened to those company, they got bankrupt or they can get bankrupt. They might have a big financial issue. You might not be able to withdraw your funds anymore. You have to wait for a very long time. That is the only downside. Even though some of those platforms are really good, they have been in the market for a very long time. The only thing you have to do is to really check the review online before putting your money. Really learn about the platform you're really trying to use. Check independent review. Don't just read the article on their website. Check people who are actually using the platform to really make sure that they're not having any trouble using that platform. Then you can go to use those platforms also. Option number three is referral link and affiliate marketing. This is also one of the good options on how you could make passive income with cryptocurrency. But we have to understand this is not 100% passive. This option is semi-passive because you have to do at least something. So a lot of crypto platform, for example, crypto exchanges, will allow you to refer somebody to sign up into their platform, create an account, do their first trading and deposit, and both of you are gonna get a commissions. For example, if we check the Kraken, you can refer somebody to Kraken to create an account. And if they make their first $200 deposit into the platform and trade at least for $200, both of you are going to get at least something between $45 to $350. So just think about it. But again, you have to refer each person to be able to do that. So if you're just a regular person, you might refer a couple of friends, but the only way for you to be able to do that in the biggest size gonna be to have a platform. For example, you have a YouTube channel, you have a TikTok account or social media. You have to have a platform where people follow the information or are interested in the information that you're providing. For example, you talk about cryptocurrency, then again, you can refer somebody to sign up in those platforms because they're already interested into the cryptocurrency. You can refer them to those platforms to sign up. You get a commission. Again, just think about it. If you're getting $45 per each person minimum with Kraken, if you're referring somebody at least to get just maybe 100 people. Maybe 100 is a little bit too much. Let's just go with 10 people per month. 10 people are getting what, $45? You're making like $450 monthly. Again, it's not like a big amount of money, but at least you can pay small bills with that. Again, it could help you. But if you do that in a bigger platform, you're getting at least 100 people monthly for $45. You're going to be making what? 4,500. That's a lot of money. It could be a lot of money for a lot of people, like a full-time job for a lot of people. So if you're able to do that, but again, the only way for you to be able to do that, you're gonna need to have a platform. Then you can do something pretty much similar to this. So this option, I really think it's really good because again, it doesn't require you to have any upfront fee. You just have to talk about the platform to somebody else who is interested into the platform or into the niche that you're talking about. Then you're gonna get a commission on that. Everybody's happy. And again, it's not just the referral link. There are also multiple different products in our crypto industry. We have a lot of hardware wallets, and there's so many things that you can do. And again, I think this is one of the best options on how you could make money with cryptocurrency. Option number four, gonna be trading bot. Trading bot could be an amazing way to make passive income, especially if you're somebody who loves trading or if you're somebody who don't really know about trading, but you want just to learn different strategy on how you could start trading, this option is going to be a great option for you. We have to understand this is not 100% passive. because you are the one who's going to set the strategy that the bot's going to be trading to. So this method, how it works, again, you just have to set a bot with a strategy on how it's going to be trading. You can have ChatGPT do that for you, or have any AI software be able to do that for you. Then you can use that on any trading platform, and it will allow you to add a trading bot. Then you can start trading using the strategy that you're going to set. So the only thing we have to learn is where we are in the market, because we have to understand if we are in the bull market, the market's going to act in a different way if we are in the bear market, or the accumulation phase. So we have to know where we are in the bull market. Then you can set your strategy based on the on where we are in the market. So that way it can help you to make a little bit money, or make a better strategy so you can make money. So we have to understand the trading bot is not going to just be making money. If you set a bad strategy, you're going to be losing money. So that is why you have to keep on monitoring your trading bot to make sure it is actually making money, not just losing money. So you have to set a good strategy and keep on monitoring and keep on adjusting something if something you need to adjust. So the trading bot is going to be trading 24 hours 7 for you. So it's not sleeping. It's going to be trading every day, every single hour. It's keep on executing different trade. It's going to be buying and selling for you. And the best thing about this option, I think, because in some parts for us humans, sometimes we have those emotions. You might be, you might see a signal to sell, but because you have a little bit too much emotion, you're like, I want to just make a little bit more money, and after that you end up losing money. But with the trading bot, if you set a rule, it's going to follow the rule that you set. There's no emotion. It's going to execute the sell when it see a signal to sell. It's going to execute the buying part when it's going to see a good signal to buy. So that is why I think bot trading is one of the a better way to make passive income, because it's going to be making money for you, executing those trading for you without any emotion attached with it. So this is why I think it's one of the good options. Option number 5 is mining. Mining is the OG, is the oldest way people used to make money with cryptocurrency. So back in the day, they didn't have a crypto exchange where you could just go and buy your cryptocurrency. You just have to mine your own crypto, hold it in your wallet, and that is the same method Satoshi Nakamoto used to make his money with Bitcoin. They didn't have crypto exchange where they could just go and buy that. So he mined his Bitcoin, and it is right now sitting in different wallets. That is the wallet that they use to mine those cryptocurrency. Now, if he decide to sell, he gonna make a large amount of money, because those cryptocurrency, those Bitcoin that he hold have grown so much in value. Then if he decide to sell it, I don't know, Bitcoin might just collapse because the value is just too much. So that is why that is the method that he used to make his money with cryptocurrency. Again, a lot of people still mine cryptocurrency nowadays, but you cannot just mine it with a regular computer. Again, you can still mine with your computer, but you're not going to make as much money if you're mining with a computer, especially built for mining cryptocurrency. So there are computers specifically made to mine cryptocurrencies, or Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Casper. They are called ASIC miners, but those computers are very expensive. Some of them are like $5,000, $2,000. Some of them are even more than $10,000. Some of them even $20,000. So it's pretty much going to depend on your budget, what you're willing to spend to buy those crypto miners. But the best part about it, you just have to buy those crypto miners. You set those crypto miners, and it's going to be making money for you. You don't have to do anything. You just set them up, and it's going to be mining. And after it's going to mine, it's going to, it's going to just go directly to your wallet. It keep on mining and going to your wallet. And if you decide to sell it, you can sell it directly to a crypto exchange, or you can just keep it and hold it in the long term, just like Satoshi Nakamoto hold his crypto in a long term. And right now he has a huge amount of money sitting just in his wallet. So the best thing about this, like I said, you just have to buy those cryptos, set them up. It's going to be making money. The downside about it, you have to spend a lot of money up front because you have to buy those computers. And those computers are very expensive to buy. They are not cheap. Like I say, it's some of them cost even more than $10,000. Some of them less than $10,000. But again, it's still expensive. So to be able to try to make those money back, gonna take you a long time. You're not gonna just make your money. For example, you buy $10,000. You're not gonna just make that in a couple of days. It's maybe gonna take you 1 year or maybe even 6 months to be able to make your money back that you spent to buy those equipment. And those computers also consume a lot of electricity. So you might end up having a huge bill of electricity. Sorry. But again, that's the downside. It's going to consume a lot of electricity. You might end up having a huge bill. So that's the downside about it. So you just have to pay attention to what you're buying. Be sure it's going to be profitable. Some of them can make like $5 profit per day. Some of them $2 profit. Some of them could make even $40 profit per day. If you're making $40 for one computer and you are able to buy like maybe, I don't know, 5 or even 10, you're going to be making what? Like 10, you're going to be making $400 per day. That's a lot of money. And it could replace a lot of full-time job for a lot of people. But the only downside, how much it's going to cost you to buy 10 computers that's going to be making like $40 per day. That's going to be so expensive because some of them could cost you, like I say, $10,000 times 10. It's going to be what? It's going to be almost $100,000. That's a lot of money to just spend into buying those equipment. And another downside is it's going to be uh, the to be able to mine those cryptocurrency it's gonna keep on increasing. The difficulty to mine those cryptocurrency gonna keep on increasing and increasing and increasing. All of that's gonna reduce your profit. But if you're able to mine in the bear market, mine your cryptos in the bull market, yeah, you might make a lot of money. That is why holding it in the long term might be a good options. But again, just think about it. You have to spend a lot of money up front, but if this option is really good for you, then I really think it's a good one. But for me, I don't really do that because you might just end up, instead of paying all of those money to buy those equipment, you might just buy those crypto, just go buy the crypto directly and you can just hold it in your wallet. I think you're gonna make way more money by buying the crypto directly instead of investing into the buying the computer ASIC miners computers. So I'm not saying it's mining is really bad. I'm just saying it is more profitable just buying the coin directly instead of buying the miners, those mining computers. But again, the mining computers can last for a very long time. Again, that's maybe a good part. So all of them have some downside and advantage. In the bear market, you might be mining a lot and you might make a lot of money if you go to the bull market. Or if you buy your crypto, you buy in the bull market, the price drop, you lose money. So it pretty much, you just have to know the market cycle where we are and see which option gonna be better for you and for the budget that you have. So mining is one of the good options you could do to mine cryptocurrency if you have a lot of money up front, and you could just be doing that as your business. And I'm gonna give you a bonus option, which gonna be content creation. Content creation gonna be one of the good way on how you could make passive income also, especially if you have a lot of knowledge about cryptocurrency. Why not just make content to talk about it so people can get some knowledge from you and you're gonna make money. Again, you're not gonna make money right away because you have to make videos, a lot of videos. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have a platform where people can listen to you, you can share your informations, and if you're getting a lot of views, you might be making money. And again, you could even do affiliate marketing because you have a platform where you could talk and people are willing to listen to you. So I really think content creation is one of the best options also on how you could make passive income with your knowledge of cryptocurrency. So I hope this video was valuable to you. So tell me in the comment section, which option do you think is the best option to make passive income with cryptocurrency? And tell me, how do you like it? And again, if you have any question, you can leave it in the comment section. Like the video and please subscribe. It's going to really help the channel to grow. Thank you for watching and peace.